Welcome back to Magic Gathering Strat. I'm Dan. I'm playing a Swiss draft with Magic 2013. This is my favorite drafting format ever, and I always end up in green, even when I try to avoid it. I should perhaps have played blue, but I have very bad experience with blue. I'm looking at 6 winning decks here that I played with 3-0. This is not all of my 3-0s, I have more than this, but this is the ones I've noted. Red black, green black, green black, red green, red green, green black. You see me playing green often, and not a single one with blue, and not a single one with white. So white green has never gone all the way, which is definitely a signal for me not to play that. So now I'm gonna look into my draft table to see about the others that I played and see where they led. So have I actually won with white green? Let's check it out. So M13, this is my drafting table. Oh, it's time to play. Okay, first match with the amazing green-white deck. Still checking out my M13 drafts. Red, black, green, 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 black. Green, red, green, black. Okay, this is of course an acceptable hand given the 1 and the 2 drop. I hope I'm not gonna flood out here. And he plays Chronomaton. And of course Chronomaton is horrible for my deck, as I don't have any hard removal. So that will be a nasty race, which I could very well lose against the black deck. Still standing up. It's good for the back, I hear. He's red-black, and he should be highly favored against a white-green deck without fat guys. Yeah, that solves the problem, because I could get Acidic Slime. I already have the mana for it. But I think I need to keep up with the Chronomaton now. Or do I? I think I can just go for killing his. Or do I want mine to be... Yeah, I want mine to be bigger. So I'm gonna grow it at least once, so he can't use like Chandra's Furies or something stupid to kill my Chronomaton. And next turn I'm very tempted to play Dead Recluse and grow it again. I would have blocked had he attacked. That's a pretty awesome card, and that might even change my strategy here. I'm gonna shut the door so I can focus. I think I need my Acidic Slime here, so I have to go for it. And of course my Chronomaton will be awesome when his is dead, but he will have a hard time getting past my forces. So maybe but then playing Acidic Slime, killing his, and then just beating down with Sarah Angel and a huge Chronomaton. That's pretty awesome actually. So I am getting the Acidic Slime here. Pretty brutal 2-for-1 time. I'm thinking about growing Chronomaton now, because then a Searing Spear can't get it, so I'm doing it. Otherwise he could Searing Spirit in response. And I do have the Deadly Recluse as defense. So getting to 4-4 felt important there to get out of Searing Spear range. And it's very tempting to get the Swamp with the Acidic Slime, but that is very much incorrect. Or maybe it's correct now. Rise from the grave? I don't know what's happening. What did he do now? Okay, now I'm getting the Swamp. That's just awesome. So he can become a 3-3. That doesn't stop anything. So Chronomaton is now attacking. And I think he did a critical mistake there, not forcing me to use the... I think he just forgot about the spider's ability. Because this will probably be very bad for him when Sarah appears. And he needs to be able to stop Chronomaton. And without a play this turn, he can't stop it. So I'm thinking just attack with everything, or at least attack with these two. And play the Sarah. Of course he can now mind rot me, so I should probably have held the forest in hand. But he is giving up. Okay, so we know that he's a quick deck. And against a quick deck, I can't motivate. I can't really sit here and say that I'm playing Game Day Tome over the War Falcon. So the War Falcon is going in. I got Plummet. I didn't see any flyers at all. I didn't see much. I saw the Chronomaton, so I'm tempted to bring in Naturalize, but that's just one target, and I need 2 targets to actually do that. So I think this is good. Captain's Call is okay, because it's like fast blockers against his fast creatures. Fast, but it's at least blockers. If I see any other artifact next game, I will bring in the Naturalize. And actually, thinking about it, possibly Fungal Sprouting is better than Captain's Call. No, not with the Falcon. So that's my play. Minus Tome plus Falcon. And I am 1-0. This is the draft format I've been having most success in. This is a horrible hand, especially with without the tome, but I'm gonna keep it. I would like to send it back, but I still have the 2 early plays. But I need to draw into something now, because a flood is very likely, and I'm happy I have the early plays here. And that makes it better. Anytime I don't draw land now makes this hand better. And anytime I draw land, I'm in trouble. He doesn't look like the most experienced player though. Oh, Flunkies! That's really nasty. And we are gonna block the Flunkies. Oh, and a land. So Flunkies will deal so much damage, and we can't kill everybody else but the Flunkies. Blocking the Arsonist means trading the Recluse for the Arsonist. So we are gonna block the Flunkies here, and hopefully we will get to block. Yes. So getting rid of the 3-power creature is my priority here. Of course we can have the 1/1 chip away at us all day and we won't even notice. This is now exactly why I wanted War Falcon. I wanted it so I could trade with a 2-drop. So I'm gonna trade the War Falcon for the Walking Corpse. If I am allowed to. Yes. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna have the 2-power creature and he will have the 1-power creature, except that he will of course play something now that hopefully Deadly Recluse can handle until I start flooding. And it's Bladetusk Boar, and that's definitely something Deadly Recluse cannot handle. So now we're in the race, and it looks like a very bad race for us. And our only hope is that he messes this up somehow. But he should be able to just hit us 6 times now and kill us. Though we probably can't hit him 6 times. But he only has 2 cards in hand. So there might still be some amount of hope. I would love to block that, but it'll take a Chronomaton that has grown once to block. And then him having no removal for it. So I don't really want to sacrifice the Arsonist here. Or the Timberpack Wolf for the Arsonists. I don't have another Timberpack Wolf, so it really doesn't help a lot. But I'm keeping up. I will attack with the Recluse, or will I? Maybe I should have attacked with the Timberpack Wolf. I'm thinking that I want to have something to deal with the Arsonist, but I'm not sure what that would be. We now need to draw Pacifism. Still 14-15, we have 6 power on board, he only has 4. So smacking him with everything, if he doesn't play anything, smacking him with everything looks somewhat attractive. Especially with that guy. So I think we could actually win the race now if we push it. So we'll have to push it, we'll have to get in the extra point of damage here. He's killing the Timberpack Wolf. That is good news for us, because we could now block something horrible on the ground. And he no longer has a reply for Pack Leader. So I don't know, we are racing recklessly here. And he has a 3-turn clock on us. He only needs like a blocker. And we are in trouble. Yeah, he's going for it. He just need, if he has a Searing Spear or something, the 2 cards in his hand, they are something. So we would need to be very lucky to win this race. Very lucky indeed. That's not the way to win the race. Wish I had a Titanic Growth, but I don't. Public Execution. And that's game. I am pretty far from killing him now. And his unblockable dudes is what did me in. Could I have done something to stop them? Not much. I haven't yet seen any enchantment or naturalized target, so I'm not gonna bring in that. And I expect him to finish me this turn. He didn't. Oh, Now he does. Chandra's Fury. Yes. Okay, so he has Chandra's Fury. That's an argument against the War Falcon, but there is really nothing else to play. That was discouraging, to say the least. He hit us really hard. And we could do nothing. Though his public execution was very timely. I feel bad about this matchup. Hexproof ring. No, we're off to the races again. At least we're playing first this time. At least we have a Chronomaton to start with. And the only card we've seen that can kill Chronomaton is Chandra's Fury. The early turns invested in Chronomaton growth, they are just so super important that he is prioritized over playing something on turn 2. So we are gonna grow Chronomaton. We can take it easy, we're all ahead on the clock. I have plenty of time for this match. No swamp. No swamp is good. And I think he's thinking like I am. Of course he wouldn't attack here, that would just be insane. But I am ahead in the Chronomaton race until he blasts my Chronomaton. That's a pretty interesting card, given that he doesn't have black yet, so I'm gonna cast Farseek here to be able to cast Pack Leader earlier. And I also have the mana to grow my Chronomaton, so I can now attack with him as a 3/3. Though I have really no way of dealing with Chronomaton. He might have several Chronomatons actually. Flunkies. I don't know about the Chronomaton race here. Can I really afford to cast Pack Leader? I think I'm better off casting 2 Recluses and keep on growing him. Yeah, and then I can cast him next turn. So here we have Deadly Recluse number 1 and Deadly Recluse number 2. And the Chronomaton battle rages on. He will not attack here. Or maybe he will. No, why would he? I want that guy, because then I could use him on my Pack Leader. He's probably right now trying to attack with Flunkies. It's the Chronomaton standoff. You see now why this guy is so good. Pack Leader! And Chronomaton just keeps on growing. (4/4). Well, I'm gonna be the one hitting first. So I'm okay with that. I just need to grow Chronomaton to a size where it cannot be blocked. Oh my god! That's pretty nasty. Okay, now I'm in trouble. But the 2 Deadly Recluses are holding up pretty well. I really need my Sire Angel. this is pretty good. It's Primanox jumping around every turn. Until I draw. Yeah, this is awesome. This is super awesome. I'm just gonna jump Primanox every turn. Well, I'm just gonna play pacifism here. I don't think he has any way of removing it. Am I gonna force the Chronomaton issue? He might be playing really badly and not activating Torch Fiend. No. There it ends. Yes. So is there an attack here? I don't think there is. Trading pack leader for those two guys is bad. I'm just gonna jump around with my Primanox and draw 1,000 cards. And then win with Sarah Angel. Unless you kill my dudes. And I am protected by, in doing this, by my 2 deadly recluses. Remember during the drafting when I said there's always a pack leader for me. And there is always a pack leader for me. There is not always a Primanox. But when they come in a package like this, it's super awesome. So what happens if he attacks with both his guys? Do I take it? I'm just gonna sacrifice a recluse here, I think. I don't see any reason to put anyone else in danger. And he didn't want to make the trade. What is in his hand? It's 4 cards. That's a lot. I think one of them must surely be Public Execution, maybe Chandra's Fury. I can't do anything about that, but I can jump around with my Primanox. And that is just gonna be super awesome. And I draw a card. It's Staff of Nin on legs. I'm not gonna auto yes it because there might come a time when I don't want to use it. What about attacking with the 5/5 here, or attacking with the Deadly Recluse as 3/2? Maybe that's the case. Maybe that's what I want to do. What can he do? He can block it with the Servant of Nephrox, but he just showed me he didn't want to do that trade. He can also block me with the Vampire, but that will make him die. And yeah, well, yeah, I'm attacking. Because when in doubt, attack. Quote from Mark Antony in the TV series Rome. Go, Deadly Recluse. Show him your clock. And he was a clock. He stopped developing his Chronomaton. And that's probably, yeah, probably meaningless in a red-black deck. Because I don't see how he would get rid of the pacifism. Any other color could get rid of it, but not these colors. Blue would probably have a hard time getting rid of pacifism too without losing the counters. There's an attack coming, and it's the old Servant of Nephrox trading against the Deadly Recluse dilemma. And we already know the solution to this. The solution is simply to block. And this is my Public Execution for the pack leader. Should have seen that one coming. I need 2-for-1s, me. And all the fun has now ended. I will get the Deadly Recluse in my hand and play him again. And I am now losing. But I'm losing very slowly. That's a shame. I hoped that I would be able to last longer before Public Execution showed up. Still have to play around Chandra's Fury, but I now need something good. Force Mage would be awesome here. Well, if he has a second Public Execution now, I'm really toast. I don't think he does. And I think that's a good trade for me. He is casting Pack Leader. And Disentomb. So I am taking Guardian of Acacia to my hand and drawing only lands. And my friends, I have lost this draft. I don't see a way out of this, really. Especially with the Exalted Creature. Now I'll take 5 beats from Pack Lead and then start jump blocking him. Unless our course... Oh my god! Okay, that's pretty overpowered. So you see now our black is a much better color than white. And I'll block the flankies. And this is all the Public Execution and 2-for-1 he got there. That's just wrecking me here. And of course this Archdruid does nothing. And I will not block with him because I will hope to find another blocker and then jump block the Pack Leader. Yeah, Rise from the Grave, pretty good. That looked so good. I'm at 10. He still has 2 valid cards in his sideboard. I have drawn 10 lands, but yeah, I'm just outclassed here by the red-black deck. This is vaguely interesting. This guy will provide a roadblock. And I'm now gonna jump the Pack Leader if given the opportunity. And I'll also block the Servant of Neferox. What if he attacks with only the Pack Leader? The Gorgon isn't particularly threatening at this point. But of course it's just another way this game is slipping away. And I think the message here is probably why that you should never ever ever play white-green. Or if you do, make sure that you see the right signals. And I think I am probably in the wrong colors. That's the block I'm gonna go with. That's probably the last round that the pacified Chronomaton will be in existence. But this game is so lost. Okay, he has sacrificed his creature. And will I have anything left? I will have the Guardians of Akrasia left. That's not very good. Well, you're a bit late. And this is just a matter of the execution. Here's Nephorox. No, it's Blade Tusk Boar. You are also a bit late, sir. And I think that's it, right? Yeah, I can't block everybody. Thank you for watching Magic Gathering Strat. And we are now 0-1 in this Swiss draft.